Hey, everybody. Myths and misconceptions of spiritual gifts. This is myth number 7. Listen to this. This one's interesting. The only spiritual gifts God will ever give are those explicitly mentioned in the Bible. Okay. Are the gifts listed in the New Testament the only gifts that God can give? Are the lists that Paul has given us an exhaustive list? Check out Romans 12:6-8. 1 Corinthians 12:8-10. But think about this. What about the gift of intercession? What about the gift of deliverance? What about the gift of effectiveness? There may come new circumstances in new times, like today, and place for a wider array of gifts. But just remember this. If there be other gifts that God gives, they must conform to the same principles and rules of practice set forth in the Bible by which all gifts are judged. So, I know people with the gift of intercession, man. It is amazing, and even deliverance as well. And so we've seen other gifts, that seem they go right along with all the gifts mentioned in the Bible, but they're not necessarily covered there. Can it be that a wider array of gifts are being given? Of course it can. However, all the gifts have to line up with Scripture. They have to function in a way that the Scripture says, edifying, building up people. They're not to draw people to ourselves. They're not to point out sin and all this other kind of stuff. They're not to judge people. They're not to do things like that. They're to build and lift up. So let that be known to you, man. God is moving in such great ways in this time and season of history, and he's beginning to move on things that we probably never even thought of. And I'll tell you what, we'll see them birthed in the scriptures as well. Often the prophetic is ahead of teaching, but teaching will catch up. So can there be other gifts? We've seen that there can be. So move as God's called you to move. Just, we all know, we have the word of the Lord in his Bible that he's given us to make sure we do them all correctly and in the right way. So be blessed in your spiritual gifts, and we'll see you on Sunday.